So Helen, you're nine. Congratulations, you're 90 years old. That's amazing. What was?
Hold on. We need to let's figure this out as far as we're gonna do it.
Okay.
So, if you're talking to her, should I get a side angle?
You can get a sign. Or
Let
she's
me
fine.
sit back. Where should I sit?
You're not in the shot at all.
Yeah. So you're fine. So you can.
Okay.
You can
So should she look at you and be natural?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't you
Mom,
look at me?
look at him and just be natural.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
Breathe, be natural.
Perfect.
Be natural.
Think of, just be natural.
Exactly.
You're at the Phillies game.
Exactly. Are you a big Phillies fan?
Oh yeah.
How many games did you go to?
Couple of years.
Couple of years.
About 5 or 6, I guess.
Oh,
Something like that.
More than that.
More than that.
She knows
They
every
always
player.
give me as a gift.
Oh, you.
Christmas,
Okay.
I get about 6 of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, or whenever she wants to go.
Yeah.
She don't want to go in the rain, but.
Oh, neither do I. But, so who's your favorite player?
Oh, Utley.
Utley? Yeah, I like him
Utley.
too.
And Victorina.
Oh yeah, he's good
I
too.
like him.
So, Helen, tell me about a little bit. What did you do previously? What did you work?
I worked at RCA for 43 years.
Oh wow, over in Morristown?
And 43 years, and I worked at real estate for 10 years part-time. For
Okay.
Gallery of Homes, Cherry Hill.
Okay, I know that.
I was a hustler.
Yeah, it sounds like it. What did you do at RCA?
We worked on the government. There was
Mhm.
government on the submarine, the radios.
Oh, okay.
Radios we built.
Okay.
Signal them.
Were you over in Cherry Hill or over in Morristown?
Camden.
Oh, in Camden. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you were down, but
Closed
with.
up, yeah.
Okay, so you were down at those Victor buildings.
RCA Victor, yeah.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's exciting.
Nipper, the dog.
Oh yeah, with Nipper and
Yeah.
that's fun. Did you ever meet Nipper? Oh, did he exist? I don't know. So, Helen, what did you have any? When did you first notice you were having some problems?
With diabetes.
Oh, you got
I
diabetes?
couldn't walk.
Mm-hmm. So when were you?
And then I had a pacemaker put
Mhm.
in. And then I fell on wet leaves. I went to get the mail and I slipped and my foot hit the fence and bent back.
Mm.
I didn't go out the right way. I took the sheer cut and I leaned over and I slipped and there was no room for my leg to go and I broke my ankle.
Oh,
And I
wow.
got 7 screws in a plate in my left leg. And I'm 89 years old.
Wow, that's amazing.
And
Look great.
I love to dance.
Oh wow, where'd you go?
Well, I was going to the Stardust Ballroom.
I know Stardust.
It's in Belmar now, right near where
Mhm.
I live. And I was dancing too much and my back went out of place.
Did you have a regular partner?
Pardon?
Did you have a regular partner?
Oh, hey, you can get the deals there. I had 3 proposals. Well, I was married 47 years.
Mm-hmm.
And my husband used to play ball for the Redskins.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then he got hurt and he had to come back home.
What was your husband's name?
Carlo Vendetti.
Okay. What did he? What position did he play?
Well, he got an award. We went to their banquet. He entered the Hall of Fames in Vineland and Millville.
Mm-hmm.
He played. Remember they used to, well, you don't remember, they used to play the night games out in Vineland.
Mhm.
All. And he used to play. He got an award for all positions.
Mhm.
He was a good ball player,
Oh,
good
wow.
hitter. And my daughter took after him. Not her. She don't like sports. She likes dancing.
I don't know if I can talk.
She likes dancing.
Okay.
It's Red Sox.
Oh, Red Sox. Okay.
Red Sox. And
Okay. So he was up in Boston, or at the
no,
local?
he got scouted in Vineland.
Okay.
Yeah, and then he used to play with Ted DiMaggio.
Okay.
Yeah, and Ted Williams, Joe DiMaggio and Ted Williams.
Oh wow.
But back then they scout you
Mm-hmm.
over in Vineland.
Okay.
So he's in the Hall of Fame for just playing ball. Back then it used to be $100 a game.
Mm-hmm.
So back then you used to play 3 games, it'd be $300 under the
Mhm.
lights. And
Okay.
then that's how that worked. So,
So
he's,
is it the local Hall of Fame or is it the?
yeah, it's the local hall over
Hmm.
in Vineland or Millville.
Okay.
So we went to
That's
the
neat.
big awards some of the baseball players from the Phillies were there.
Oh, neat.
So it was neat. So
That's neat. So did he?
got spiked.
Oh, okay.
So that they couldn't
They
play
used
when
to
they
have
were the real
night games
queens.
a lot. That was their entertainment them
Mm.
days.
So did he used to dance with you?
Yeah, well, we used to dance, yeah.
But he passed
Well, no,
away.
he passed away.
Mm.
He's been dead 7 years.
Okay. So since
And
then
I
you.
never remarried.
So, but you've gotten 3 proposals though.
Pardon?
You've gotten 3 proposals.
Oh, yeah. First night I went there, I laughed. And guess what he said? Can you cook? Oh my God, I got hysterical. But I don't want to get married again.
No.
Once enough.
That's right. So when did you first notice you were having some problems with your heart? You said you had diabetes?
And it don't run in our family.
Mhm.
Diabetes don't run in our
Mhm.
family. The heart condition runs in the family.
Mm-hmm.
My father was 88. My mother was 76 when he passed away.
So how old were you when you started noticing some problems of your own?
I guess about 10 years.
Mhm.
Yeah, about 8 or 10 years.
What was happening?
I just couldn't walk for it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when they got me in the hospital and they put me in a pacemaker.
Mm-hmm.
I just had a new one put in. Every 7 years you have a new one.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going back to dancing just as soon as I get my back straight. I went to a therapist, but I didn't like him. I think he hurt my back more.
What happened was, let me just break in 1 minute. She had, and then you can redo the video,
Yeah.
right? You can do
Mhm.
the edit it. Okay. She had a stroke in '96.
Okay.
Okay, and that's when she started with the diabetes.
Okay, so it came after the
Yes,
stroke. Okay.
and then she had some issues where she couldn't move her bowel. She had a tumor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so she had colon surgery,
Okay.
and Dr. Turner and man of God, and they got all the cancer out,
Mhm.
because else she would have been dead 3 weeks.
Right.
Then from there, that's when she was having the congestive heart,
Mm-hmm.
and she was in and out of the hospital over
Okay.
at Virtua.
Okay.
And then she broke her ankle in '01. Okay, and she has she broke it in 3 places, 7
Mhm.
screws and a plate.
Mm-hmm.
And her first pacemaker was '02.
Okay.
Okay, that was February in '02.
Mhm.
Okay, and then May 7th, '09, she was congestive heart failure again.
Mm-hmm.
03, she was congestive heart failure,
Mhm.
problems with the heart.
Mm-hmm.
'09 is when she had her new pacemaker.
Okay.
Okay, and then that, I think May of '09 we started coming here.
Okay.
Didn't we, for the congestive
Yeah.
heart failure?
Yeah.
I didn't know if I was supposed to have all this. I'm just jotting.
No,
memory.
that's good.
Yeah, and then ever since she's been seeing Dr. Proper, who is wonderful.
He's good. He's terrific.
Since she's been here
Mhm.
at this CHF,
Mm.
she has not been in the hospital.
Wow.
That's great.
Because if not, we would be constantly
Mm.
calling 911, because we're very, me and my sister,
Mm.
we took care of my dad. My dad couldn't move. He was very ill
Mm-hmm.
from the neck down, so they get very good care.
Mhm.
And my mom, we're constantly on the phone, and ever since we came here,
Mhm.
she has not been in the hospital because we call here. And Joanne and Anna Marie are wonderful. And whoever's on call on the weekends,
Mhm.
they're just fantastic.
Oh, wow.
Because
That's great.
if she's filling up and can't breathe,
Mm-hmm.
they call us right back. And then during the week when we get Anna Marie or Joanne,
Mhm.
they follow back, they tell me what to do.
Mhm.
And sometimes my sister is very nervous that she gets upset.
Mhm.
And they just take their time with us. They slow us down, tell us what to do.
Mhm.
We keep a book with the readings. We weigh her every morning. Check her blood pressure. When we come in, we have a book.
Mm-hmm.
And every time, like, if she has to give, we have to give an extra water pill, we ask if we can be seen within that month
Okay.
to see how she's doing.
That's
Because we
great.
don't know how much she got damaged.
Right.
Because she does fill up a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And so they monitor her, they'll tell us to give us an extra water pill,
Mhm.
and they walk us through. And we really like them because they call us back. And if we're not home, they take the time out to call my mother back. And Mom can't hear that well, and they take their time. And that's why we highly recommend here. Because if not, she would not, she'd probably be gone, I hate to say that.
Well, we're glad you're not.
No, they're really nice. I
That's
like
I
them.
mean, the whole crew of them, from Angelo at the front desk,
Mhm.
I mean, when they greet you to come in, Maria that, you know, asks his mom what she's taking, just everybody here. And even upstairs, the secretaries, Laura and I think it's Debbie, when we go see Dr. Proper, excellent, and Sherry with Mom with the pacemaker. Mom's very picky, particular, and she's like, oh, you hurt me, because it's really in their mind. But Sherry is wonderful. They take their time out, and they're very patient. More people should come here instead of going to the hospital, because it saves us so much time, aggravation, stress, because we would always be fighting, and then if Mom's not feeling well, she'll say, can you please call Dr. Joanne? She calls Dr. Joanne, and then, you know, please, I don't want to go call them, and that's what's really nice.
Dr. Proper's nice too. Oh, he's a doll.
So what do you have to do at home? I mean, are you measuring? Are you watching what you eat?
Oh,
watching.
yeah.
So what do you do about?
Yeah.
What do you have to do when you're watching your eat?
I get the needle. I take insulin in the morning.
Okay.
5% and what's it, 10 and 5?
It's 12 and 6 units.
12. Yeah.
And she watches her fluid intake.
Yeah.
Right, Mom? You watch
Yeah.
your fluid and you eat
And I
certain
watch
things.
what I eat too. I can't eat a lot of sweets. I cheat once in a while.
And what else? You can't have what? No salt? Tell
No
me.
salt. I'm not having salt. But I'm doing good. I know I'm on a water pill, and that keeps me up at night sometime. And I check my sugar at night and day. About 3 times a day.
And when you weigh yourself,
No way. Yeah, I stay the same weight. I only go up like 1 or 2 pounds. And I really lost, let's see, about 18 pounds.
correct.
Yeah. Well, I'm
So-
glad because I don't want to get fat.
Well, she does fill up real fast because what happens is people come over and it's a partying house. It's everybody's comes over, and it's the senior house.
They like their martinis. They like their martinis.
And she does tend to, if she drinks some water or gets thirsty, and then she does, if she weighs a little more on the scale, she will say right away, oh my God, I gotta watch, I can't have this. She'll drink like 1 little cup of tea, so she does watch.
But I guess it's very easy when people are coming over and wanting things. It's easy
Well,
to.
we have a bar out in the backyard.
Oh, I should become. We should come to her house. Wow.
Swimming pool in the backyard.
Nice.
Nice. And I love to cook and bake. It's my hobby.
But unfortunately, you can't eat everything.
No, I know, but I manage. People come, they like my baking, my cooking.
But she don't eat it, she bakes it.
Mm-hmm.
She bakes it and she, you know.
Bring my doctors over something once in a while. They get mad when I don't bring nothing over. And they're making plenty of money.
So what happens? When you fill up? How do you feel?
I feel bloated, like, you know. And
So your daughter's saying, you know, if it wasn't for you think you'd be in the hospital all the time?
oh yeah, definitely, yeah. If I haven't been watching myself, yeah. Take my sugar all the time, and Dr. Bolesky, he wants it to 150. If it goes lower, you know, take something to bring it up. Take Coke or something like that to bring it up. Coke.
But then you can't drink too much because then you'll start to fill up.
Yeah.
So is it hard balancing between
No,
the
it's
two?
not hard once you get used to it, you know. I mean, you just gotta keep at it, like, you know.
But at first it was very hard.
Yeah.
Right, Mom?
Yeah, at first it was, yeah. But then I got used to it, you know.
Good.
It's regulated good now. Touch wood.
So does the pacemaker that you have now, does that let them talk? Does that send signals to hear, let them communicate?
Well, we used to have it, which we miss every month. We used to use the telephone.
Mm.
Now they say we don't do that because I guess it don't cover it.
Mm.
So, we make the appointment to come here, and we really don't like that. We like coming here, okay, but we like every month too. We miss that. Because if something's not tweaked right, we used to come right over,
Right.
and we really miss that. That's what we miss.
Mm.
But we don't mind, we always come here because she likes to see Sherry. I think she comes, what's it, every 6 months or something like that.
Mm-hmm. That's not bad.
You have to watch the foods you eat too, you know.
And then if she
Diabetic.
does fill up, she can't breathe, so now you have to, this is for the heart, not diabetes. So this is, we're here for the heart.
Yeah.
So when he asks you what happens, you have to tell him you fill up, you can't breathe.
Mm. So what else? Is it mostly just taking a water pill, and do you take other things besides the water pill?
The water pill, and I'm on 8 pills in the morning and 7 at night. And 1.5 at lunch hour.
That's right, heart.
That's my heart pill. That's the one I like the best. I hate them pills. But you gotta want to live, you got. I mean, how many people lived to 89, right?
Exactly. My grandmother recently passed away at 97.
97? Oh, God
So-
bless her.
So it's the same. She was a. She didn't have congestive heart failure. She was on the borderline, but she was very much. She was a frequent flyer, as they would say at
Yeah.
Lourdes. So they all knew her and
That's a good age, boy, 97.
But-
She couldn't reach 100.
almost.
Dr. Montiel told my daughter, they had a cold, they went to the doctor, your mother's going to live to 100. I said, yeah, I hope I'm all right and not a burden on anybody.
Well, she'd flirt with the doctors and have a good time, but not having to go to the hospital
Yeah.
is a big thing because I guess because it's not always the most pleasant
Was
thing.
she
to go
old
on.
fashioned in her ways?
No, not always, but there's some things. They with my grandfather owned a store in Camden for a long time on Haddon Avenue, a fabric
For
store.
me, I keep busy, I keep active, like the bake, cook.
If we didn't have the
I like the
CHF
casinos.
here,
I
we
like
would
to
be
go to the casino, I like to go to the turf clubs.
in the hospital. We would be constantly because she has to be monitored because sometimes she does drink too much. She'll eat the wrong foods.
Mm.
And when we get on the scale, we have to monitor her in the morning because sometimes she'll tell us it's 151 when it could be 153.
Yeah, I vary,
So-
like from 151, from, I guess about 149 to 153.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't gain too much weight.
Right, but when you fill up and you say you can't
Yeah,
breathe,
she can't breathe.
then instead of having to go to the emergency room,
Right.
you're able to. They're able to tell you
Or if
what
I
to do.
walk far, if I walk far.
And just the stress, I mean, going to the hospital, they're wonderful here because it's just amazing how they call her back and she listens to them. If she was in the hospital, she gets all upset, it brings the heart pressure up, the blood pressure, and then she gets all upset.
Mm-hmm.
And then you don't know what kind of disease or stress or, it's always more to it.
Right. But it's just to be able to, when you say you're able to come here and you're looking great, so
Thank you.
you're able to.
How old do I look?
75.
75? Oh, good. That's good.
But that's really good. So have they said how long you'll keep up what you're doing?
Yeah, keep it up, yeah. I'll be going back dancing pretty soon.
Wow.
As soon as I get my back straightened out. I'm going to the chiropractor today. He's good. Harrison, his name is Dr. Harrison from Merchmanville.
Yeah, I think I've heard of him.
I didn't like my therapist.
Mom,
That's
is that
okay.
taped?
I mean, I just.
We're not gonna use any of this part.
Yeah, okay. Mom, please.
We're just gonna take clip bits and pieces
Good.
of certain
Mom,
things.
you have to, we're here because we're describing the CHF. okay?
Okay, yeah.
How do you feel? What causes your pain? If you swell, if you
Yeah.
have a lot of water intake, what do they do here for you?
Tell me what they do. What do they do here for you if you're swelling? If you're not feeling well, what do they do here for you?
Well, they adjust my medicine.
Mm-hmm.
They weigh me.
And they follow back.
They keep calling me up all the time. And they send me a birthday card.
That's nice.
That's nice, yeah.
And that means so much to her.
Pardon?
That means so much to her because
Yeah.
she got a birthday card. And the phone call, they call
And they
back.
call me up all the time,
Mm.
too. And they remind me of my appointment, which a lot of them don't.
So if you're swelled and you can't breathe, is that they immediately when you come in here, they give you
They
the water?
relieve it, yeah, they relieve it.
What do they do to relieve it? They just.
Well, they tell me to increase the pill
Mm-hmm.
and alternate it like every other day.
Mm-hmm. But they won't let you leave if you're not comfortable.
Oh, no.
So
They're really good here, I'm telling you.
But see, we nab it before we even come.
And they take their time with you too. I
Mhm.
mean, they don't rush you out. Even if they're real busy, they don't rush you out.
See, she gets monitored every day at home.
Mm-hmm.
So we try to nip it before we have to come here for
Mhm.
her to get hooked up.
Right.
So they'll call us and then they'll tell us what to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then we follow their instructions. And then they follow back with us the next day. And they work with us and then we come right in after that. And that's what we really like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's that communication back and forth that they have.
That's
with
the
you.
main thing we like. It's definitely the communication. Because if we didn't have the communication, we wouldn't come here.
Mhm.
Because I'm the one who oversees her, and
Mhm.
it's the communication, it's the politeness.
Mhm.
They're just so nice, wonderful. They take the time out. They give us a call back. They work with us. And sometimes when she can't breathe and everybody's arguing in the house, it's just so nice that they take their time out to repeat. And mom can't hear, and they try to speak with mom, and she does follow it. Because if not, we would have. It's just so much going on when they can't breathe.
Yeah.
Can't imagine.
And when we tell her she has to come, she's like, "Okay, let's go." Anywhere else, she don't want to go. So
you like it here.
So, but they're so nice to her,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why she enjoys coming here.
That's
Or
wonderful.
else she would have gave up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when she was going to the hospital, she just said, "I don't want to live."
At what point were you going to the hospital a lot? Was it?
Oh, it was, let's see, I didn't know I was supposed to have all this.
Well, just ballpark. I mean, were you going like?
Oh, we were there like every week.
Mm-hmm. Were you over with us or somewhere else?
Well, we used to go to Virtua,
Mhm.
and then after that we would go to Lourdes.
Okay.
And then we'd always ask for the ACC group
Mm-hmm.
when we get in there.
So you'd be going every week? Wow.
She was going a lot. I
Yeah.
mean, it was sometimes a month, and then we'd skip a couple months, then we'd go again, and then it could be a week, then every 2 weeks, it was just a lot. I don't have it. I have it documented.
So was that around the 2009 before you came here?
Before we came here. Oh yeah, it was
That's
about
expensive.
2000. What did I say? 2009. Yeah, it was about 2009. She was in and out of the
In
hospital.
and out, yeah, I was in and out all the time.
That must have been horrible for you to.
She was giving up. We were at a point.
I was giving up.
We were at a point she was giving up, and if it wasn't for Joanne, I'm serious. If it wasn't for Joanne, because we
And
met
Dr.
Joanne.
Proper, I like
I
that.
think we met Joanne over at Virtua when we asked for the ACC group, and then that's when we started to come here. I think, because I don't have that right in front of me, but she was giving up, and then she worked with Joanne, and then we still have her, and we're thankful for that.
Oh, that's great. That's great. I think that's it.
That it?
Yeah.